So Jaidyn and Chrisean are back at their messy fight again. Jaidyn just dropped a song where she pretty much dissed Chrisean all through. And Blueface is living for this drama because he decided to clown Chrisean hard after Jaidyn humiliated her in the new song. People are convinced that he is the brains behind that messy song and whatever that is going on between Chrisean and Jaidyn, because he just won't stop being nasty. So what exactly did Jaidyn say about Chrisean? And is Blueface really just using her as a cover to sneak diss Chrisean? Y'all, I swear Chrisean and Jaidyn's drama is starting to stress me out because it's like these two just can't stop, and honestly it's getting tiring. But hey, drama is drama, and even though it's tiring, it's still entertaining. I mean, it's pretty wild that both Jaidyn and Chrisean are throwing shade at each other for a man who disrespects them both publicly. Jaidyn and Chrisean have had beef from the moment Chrisean and Blueface started messing around together. And even though these two women have been at each other's throats from the very start, it kind of got worse over the past couple of months when Chrisean announced that she was pregnant with Blueface's baby. This seemed to drive up the competition between them because it meant that Jaidyn would lose her bragging rights as Blueface's only baby mama. We all know Blueface made a lot of trouble for Chrisean during her pregnancy, first denying the baby and forcing her to get a DNA test to prove that it was his baby.
It says the alleged father is not excluded as the biological father of the fetus.
Let me hear the father. Babe, that's me, you're the father.
Is not excluded.
You're the father.
He then tried to force her to get rid of the baby, saying that he wouldn't stop cheating on her with Jaidyn, saying, "I'm going to be a cheater forever. I'm not going to hide it for real. You don't want to be stuck at home with a baby while I'm with the next young B. A baby will make us stuck, and you don't want to be stuck with somebody like me, considering the way I already feel about you." He even tried to threaten her with child support when he tweeted, "Whoever the judge is on my child support case, I told this girl I don't want the baby. She still got time to get rid of it, and she forced it on me, so you better make the price right. She trying to trap me." And while this was going on, Jaidyn stood 10 toes behind him and supported him while he was pretty much bullying Chrisean. It was so bad that she even offered to do the termination herself, saying, "Give me that 100K, daddy. I'll do the procedure myself." She also bragged about how peaceful her pregnancy experience was, saying, "Things were sweet when I was pregnant though. Y'all internet people should be ashamed of yourselves, honestly." It's not hard to see why she would clown Chrisean so happily, because Blueface beefing with Chrisean means that Jaidyn would take the #1 spot in his life. Well, for as long as he was still on the outs with Chrisean, and this explains why she was so eager to continue fueling the fire and making sure that Blueface and Chrisean kept having issues. She continued with this behavior even after Chrisean gave birth, and Blueface started threatening to take the baby away from her. Now, Jaidyn had gotten several visits from CPS, so she should have known how it feels, but she has zero pity for Chrisean and she continued to clown her. She tweeted, "Never once has my BD ever said he would try to take my kids. Why? Because he never thought I was unable to be sane to raise them. So what does that say about this dumb broad? And I recall when I was in the hospital with Journey, I told him since it might be a day or two before she comes, because I was induced medically due to health, that if he wanted to go home and chill and I update him, he could. But he didn't. I appreciated him for holding my leg. Thanks, baby daddy. It was a great birth." But it all blew up in her face when Blueface went behind her back to make up with Chrisean and see the baby. And as if that wasn't embarrassing enough for Jaidyn, Blueface decided to also shoot a music video with Chrisean.
I got baby mama drama and problems unheard of. I signed both my baby mamas, I must be the problem.
The worst part of it was that Jaidyn found out on the internet just like the rest of us. It wasn't exactly a good look for her because she had just spent weeks clowning Chrisean and bragging about how Blueface was the best baby daddy ever, only for him to turn around and humiliate her like this. I mean, it wasn't exactly surprising because we all know how Blueface likes to ping pong between the two women, but for some reason, Jaidyn actually believed that Blueface could change and remain faithful to her and forget all about Chrisean. She went on a major rant on Twitter saying, "You weirdo, I'm the only one who ever had your back. I held you down, man. Y'all see this? Narcissist and manipulative. They only believed in you because you had something to show for it. I worked 2 jobs and walked to work while he sat and sold grass at my mama's house. I walked to work to save $1 so he could sell a dime. I was dumb, my bad, y'all." She continued, "I try to forgive, but never forget. He never did right by me, and I'm overdue for happiness and love. I gave you every piece I ever had, and you could have been my last bite. It's okay, I get it. You can't man up, I understand. I wish nothing but the best, and please let me go." Blueface then announced that he was breaking up with her, saying, "I don't know how to be a deadbeat dad. I'm sorry. You went from the good girl to a regular girl that fast. Sorry I couldn't say F my son for you. I can't believe you would expect that of me knowing the role I play in my kid's life. If any female makes me choose between them and my kids, they might as well go. At this point, he was 100% Team Chrisean and couldn't spare a thought for Jaidyn. Well, this was until he and Chrisean got into a fight and he switched sides again, declaring his support for Jaidyn. I guess we can all see the pattern. He goes back to one baby mama the moment he has a fight with the other baby mama, and it kind of feels like a ploy to get them to behave so that he can control them and keep them under his thumb. And Blueface proved this theory right because he and Jaidyn collaborated on a song called Barbie, which was pretty much one big diss track at Chrisean because she said, "You a little girl, you can't walk in these hills. I'm a wife, you a trife B, this my D. Can't keep him with a baby, should have asked me. I'm in the front now, sis, take the back seat." I'm not gonna lie, it's wild how Chrisean and Jaidyn still can't see that Blueface is pitting them against each other for his own entertainment. And Jaidyn also doesn't seem to realize that her diss track to Chrisean is also a diss track to herself as well. Nobody is going to win in this drama. Well, except maybe Blueface, because he is enjoying the way that things are playing out. In fact, he is enjoying this so much that he has been clowning Chrisean, saying, "Can't keep me with a baby, shoulda asked Jaidyn. That's big sis for real. Jaidyn left no crumbs." He also threw some direct shade at Chrisean, saying, "Don't nobody want your snaggletooth self. I am not your baby daddy, stop talking about me." But then people can clearly see through this and they figured out that Blueface is actually the one sneak dissing Chrisean and using Jaidyn as cover. Fans clocked this and they left comments saying, "Blueface be writing Jaidyn songs just to sneak diss Chrisean. That man's suspect." Blueface dropping a diss to Chrisean through Jaidyn is wild AF. Like just when you think it can't get any worse. And Blueface really sit and write diss lyrics about Chrisean and then have Jaidyn perform them. But do you guys believe that Blueface is behind the diss track, or do you think that Jaidyn is completely behind this? Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.